Hey y'all, thank you for joining me for the very first Soul Food Sundays of 2025. My name is Keita. If it's your first time joining me, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I got so many new subscribers, and I'm excited to show up and be a vessel of love and light for y'all. I am going to be bringing forth a Soul Food Sundays message for you guys using the tarot, clarifying with the Gateway of Light activation cards, and then bringing a closing message with the Lightworkers Oracle. I may have a few interruptions because I'm cooking, but I wanted to go ahead and do the reading while the food is cooking so that when it finishes, I can chill and finish binge watching Snowfall and eat. So I know y'all don't mind. So we're gonna get started, and I really want to see what the energy of for the collective is as we begin this universal 9 year. If you're into numerology, you may want to check out the numerology of 2025 video that I posted. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday, something like that. I posted it recently, talking about the numerology that's going to be most important to you, to us, during this universal 9 year. I am so excited to see what message wants to come forward, and just saw 144, which is significant to Christ consciousness and having abiding by or aligning with the frequency of Christ consciousness, which is unconditional love. I'm excited about tapping into this energy. That may have something to do with it, as that's really the whole point of our journey here on earth, right? Especially those of us who identify as light workers. So God, I thank you for this opportunity to connect with your people. I thank you for your love and light, and ask that you use me as a vessel to bring forth the best message for the highest good of the collective at this time. What Soul Food Sundays message would you have me to bring forward for your people? I'm feeling some sensations in my crown chakra, which may be speaking to a mass crown chakra awakening or something specific to the individuals who have been led to this video. But what message would you have me to bring forward to the collective spirit? Whatever this is, it fell out in reverse. Like, I literally saw it flip over in reverse, and it is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So for many of you, you're needing to tap into whether masculine or feminine, it does not matter, the gender. You have not been taking care of yourself emotionally, or you have a feminine energy around you that is toxic, that is imbalanced in some way. Even if this individual is not around you, for some of you, this could be speaking to some inner child, inner teenage wounding surrounding your mother. So like being intentional about healing the mother wound. But this woman here, when she's in the upright, she's very intuitive, she's nurturing, she's kind, she's emotionally mature and intelligent. But when she's in the reverse, it's speaking to someone who's emotionally manipulative, someone who is not emotionally sound or mature, and or has not been making their own emotional health and healing a priority. So we all have emotions, men and women, right? But and those of us who identify as dominantly masculine or dominantly feminine. But it is so important that we take care of our emotional health, that we go within and really pay attention to how we feel, our triggers, and how various experiences have affected and impacted us in some way. So that's the energy that is revealing itself at this time. But at the top of the deck, we have the 3 Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles speaks to like teamwork, working together, being in collaboration with others. In some scenarios, it speaks to there being a teacher. As you can see, you got this man here standing here, and it's like he's giving instruction to these two individuals who would be his students. So this could be a dynamic where one person has a position that is higher than the other. Again, authority figure like a parent or a teacher of some sort, a mentor. But that's the energy at the top of the deck. At the bottom of the deck is the World card. Your exploration, your awareness of this situation is coming by way of someone helping you to identify this toxic feminine energy. Queen of Cups in reverse. And again, this could be externally or internally. This could be somebody outside of you that exhibits this toxic energy, or it could be that within you where you haven't been taking care of yourself emotionally, making sure that your cup runneth over before you give to others, and or placing your focus more on like material things and not your emotional well-being. Just saw 611. But in order to have healthy relationships, in order to master showing up in relationship in a healthy way, one has to have done the work and continuously do the work, be committed to doing the work, to prioritize and attending to their own emotions, their own emotional healing, and also your intuition. So with this World card, somebody is leveling up, but also closing out a cycle. Something's coming to an end by way of the burning red flag that is this Queen of Cups energy in the reverse. This, again, could be the energy of a mother. It could be the energy of a co-worker, but it's someone who's emotionally irrational, I'm hearing. But with this Three of Pentacles, either there's been some collaborative effort with this person that's going to end, and or a third party has shown a third party has shown someone where that type of energy no longer aligns with them, and therefore there's an ending and also a new beginning that is taking place. I'm going to clarify this message with the Gateway of Light activation cards before I go check on my food. Y'all, I done made up some shit. I got some rice and some quinoa, and I got some potatoes and tomatoes and squash and some other ingredients. I'm gonna make me a bowl, and it's gonna be fine. I ain't never had this before. Again, I'm making up shit, but something in me tells me I just put my foot in this shit. Because I've seasoned it good, it's smelling good. Those are all the signs that it's gonna turn out good, right? When I say I don't like cooking, I do not like cooking. But anyway, Spirit, please clarify the message that is coming through here. I want to clarify this here Queen of Cups in reverse. What are we talking about here? What kind of activation or light is being brought forward in this situation? Clear. So you got Hall, and the deck is not in reverse. I have to check. But you got Halls of a Mentee Initiation. And it was in reverse. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiation. So this is somebody that's sneaky. This is someone who does not learn their lesson. And instead of learning their lesson and taking wisdom forward from whatever experiences they've had, they've allowed life experiences to make them manipulative and secretive. And there's a card. So Halls of a Mentee Initiation fell in reverse but upright. So if you identify with the message that's coming forward here, you may already be aware of this situation. If you're a man and you identify with this as your feminine energy, that you've been ignoring, not taking care of your physical health, then this is speaking to some secrecy on your part, or how you've gone through experiences over and over, but not necessarily learning the lesson and taking the wisdom from them. It's like you're resisting a initiation that the divine is constantly taking you through. So you're repeating a cycle. You're constantly repeating, or you have been constantly repeating cycles. But if this is not you, or you're not a feminine who's had this experience, this is someone in your midst whose energy is affecting you in some way. There's another card that fell face down on top, directly on top of this Queen of Cups in reverse. The Stargate Heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. So this Queen of Cups energy, having gone through this experience, has shown somebody like what they don't want and what they do want. And this experience just saw 1111. It's taking them through this Stargate portal to being more loving, being more open to love, being more generous and kind. It's like when you go through enough toxic relationships and dynamics, it in its own way teaches you what you do want, and it opens you up when you don't allow yourself to be bitter from having had those experiences. There's like a longing for more and for better. So you got this Stargate Heart energy here that's unlocking an ascension of the heart for this person. You got this Merkaba image that's here, which speaks to like being protected as you ascend spiritually. And then in the far off distance, there looks like a castle or something that's sitting in the heavens. So somebody is getting closer to creating their own heaven on earth, so to speak, is what I'm getting from this. Because as you rise in your ascension, or on your ascension journey, and open your heart to the love that you deserve and desire, and stop ignoring where you're being led and aligning with toxic karmic energies like this Queen of Cups in reverse, whether that's you being it or that's somebody outside of you, then you better align yourself with creating your own heaven on earth, having true love and divine love in your 3D reality. At the top of the deck, we have Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Somebody is going through a rebirth, and they're being blessed by the stars. And not only blessed by the stars, but blessed by someone who has served as like a mentor, a teacher, or an example of some form that is leading this person like through this doorway into a complete renewal. And that renewal is taking place as a result of someone else's light. So like how they say what comes from the heart reaches the heart. Someone has experienced something with another whose heart wasn't pure. But by experiencing this person whose heart wasn't pure or isn't pure, again, it could be you, and a part of your renewal is that you're opening your heart. But it can also be somebody else. But that experience is like what comes from the heart reaches the heart. So somebody is standing out. Somebody is like a step above the rest in this situation, and shining like a star, giving somebody hope and faith, and influencing somebody being optimistic about there's something better out there for them. At the bottom of the deck, Sword of Light. I can't make this shit up. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Somebody's having a breakthrough about toxic feminine energy, about emotional immaturity, about emotional irrationality, about lies and manipulation that has been influencing them up to this point, and they're cutting the cord. They're realizing, coming into the awareness that they are divinely protected, and that is a breakthrough that is contributing to a total renewal in their life. So this is somebody who's going to be able to love like they've never had a broken heart before. Somebody who's going to be able to step forward, optimistic, hopeful, faithful, healed, and live the life that they always dreamed of before they were aligned by way of life experiences with the toxicity that they're now cutting out of their life. And for some of you, this is by way of actual cord cutting practices and rituals. For some of you, this is you actively just separating yourself from toxicity within your life, be it your family and your friends or your counterparts, and those habits within yourself. Y'all hold that thought so I can go check out my food, because while I'm bragging on how good it's gonna be, it ain't gonna be good if it's burnt right. Okay, so we got a total renewal taking place here, and I'm going to close us out with a message from the Lightworker. Or before I do that, I want to specify how this Sword of Light energy, that is the energy that is associated with working with Archangel Michael, which, excuse me, when I was in the kitchen, when I first started my food, no bullshit, I saw flashes of electric blue light, like just before my eyes. And I was like, Archangel Michael, I don't know what you up to, but I appreciate you letting me know you on the job. And that is exactly the energy that's associated with Archangel Michael. So for those of you who work with Archangel Michael to help clear karmic energy in your life, and you call on Archangel Michael for divine protection, know that it's working. It is working, and Archangel Michael is working things out on your behalf, even if it's just showing you the truth of something so that you could do the necessary to cut it out of your life. But whatever it looks like, the Archangel Michael is on the job. And there's a breakthrough taking place. I love the Lightworker Oracle, but I feel like I don't use it enough on the channel. So in 2025, y'all probably going to see it a lot more. But I was divinely led to use it for this particular episode of Soulfood Sunday. So we're going to see what message wants to come forward for the collective at this time. I'm telling y'all, sometimes, of course, we'll be wanting to pass the buck and say it's somebody else. But sometimes it's us that's on bullshit. And that cord with that behavior, those patterns have to be cut. And sometimes they look like us getting to the source of what that is, right? So it's always important that we take accountability for how we show up, and then we can better understand how we align with karmic energies and what purpose they serve in our lives, but also so that we can make sure to better align with what it is that we now desire, you know what I'm saying, or that we put ourselves in a position to, as this world card energy represents, like level up, so that we can align with that more leveled up counterpart or position or opportunity that awaits us. Spirit, please clarify, providing a closing message for this Soulfood Sunday's message at this time. The number 38, Earth Healing, which breaks down to an 11. So that is the second time we've seen 11 come up. We saw 1111, and then now this card represented by the number 11, and I just saw 2112. So we may be speaking to twin flames or just some mirroring in some way. What I'm picking up on is, for one, our relationships are our mirrors. Your twin flame gonna mirror shit to you the most, right? Because that's the outward expression or the external expression of your divine masculine or divine feminine energy, right? So if you're dominant masculine, your twin flame is going to be the outward expression of your divine feminine energy in its healthiest form. And hell, sometimes it's not so healthy, but that's the thing that separates you from being a regular masculine and a divine masculine. Or a regular feminine and a divine feminine is being able to see relationships as your mirror and learn from them, to alchemize those experiences, and then govern yourself accordingly by cutting the cords to whatever toxicity that does not align with your highest purpose and your higher self. So with this earth healing, somebody is literally grounding, healing in their life. No longer like pondering over it or thinking about it. Like the healing is actually taking place. Some change is actually grounding. This renewal is actually grounding. Here you have this image of an angel who is handing this child what looks like a scroll or a certificate of some sort. And this really speaks to like that inner child healing that I was talking about. It's like this child has graduated from whatever lesson needed to be learned up to this point on the journey, and can now move forward healed from whatever has been experienced and has been plaguing them up to this point. So you got earth healing at the top of the deck, and then at the bottom you have 17, which breaks down to an 8, the family of light. Know that when you count your blessings, you absolutely can count like your team of light as part of your abundance. And not only like your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, but you have soul family in this 3D reality who can support you through your healing and cheer for you when you win and be a shoulder to cry on when you lose, you know what I'm saying? But know that as you evolve, as you grow, as you elevate and close out toxic cycles, you have support from your family of light. I am going to read the message of earth healing. It says, you're making a real contribution to the planet through your spiritual journey. Remember this and believe that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters, and you will be supported. All this healing that is taking place is because you have a purpose. You got something to do. You're supposed to tell your story and share your experiences and share your light with other people so that you can help people see in their 3D reality how they can be healed, how on the other side of their trauma, on the other side of their pain, on the other side of their negative experiences, there is hope, there's light. Like I said, whoever this is referring to, you've had some help in some kind of way. possibly by somebody who's a part of your family of light, but you're being invited to be a part of, or to operate in this world, because you've always been a part of that family of light, but to operate as one who is evidently part of the family of light in this world, to shine your light and help other people out of the darkness. It says the earth recognizes you. She sees you as a conduit through which she is fed higher frequencies of light, love, and divine presence. This assists her on the journey of her own evolution. Earth is an exceptionally beautiful and powerful divine being in her own right. Yet she, like every other being, benefits from the assistance of higher frequencies, which offer a loving hand to help raise her vibration and continue her evolution. You are here to have your spiritual life journey in a human body. Part of that process will involve sharing your light with the earth itself. This may see you take on the role of a healer, guide, mentor, or teacher to others on the path. It may see you doing work with the natural world with various earth-centered causes such as conservation and animal welfare, organic and biodynamic farming, and ethical food production. It may involve an active prayer life that is ongoing through your day, praying for assistance, compassion, clearing, and blessing when you see an accident on the road, an animal or person who seems to be suffering, or an item on the news that you know needs light and healing. From the most obvious gestures to the more subtle, the oracle tells you that you are powerful enough to make a meaningful contribution to the quality of consciousness upon earth. Earth asks you to do your work with quiet confidence and dedication. She gives thanks for all you've done and acknowledges her love for you. She will support you in your work by providing material means for you whilst you are here on this planet. Know that if you are walking in your calling, even when you can't see how shit gonna work out, it's gonna work out on your behalf. Even when it look like it ain't working out, as long as you are walking in your divine purpose, that which you need and want will be provided for you. I'm a living witness. These include financial support, housing, food, and human and animal relationships. She will also provide guidance for your progress, opportunities to grow and expand your field of influence, education, and training opportunities, the means to take advantage of them, and the chance to apply what you've learned in a real-world context. The more you devote yourself to your task of earth healing, the more the earth will support you in fulfilling your inspired goals. So we got somebody that's literally passing tests, graduating in earth school. You got the teacher here, you got the two students. So that teacher and student dynamic is definitely showing up. And somebody is graduating. The world card. You're graduating by taking the steps that you're being led to take to shine your light and play your part in helping heal the earth. I told you, this kid is being handed something as if it's like a diploma or something, and it's being given to him by an angel. And the way this angel is like holding his hand to his chest and handing it over, it's like the angel is proud to pass over this message, this baton, this diploma, this certification to this child. So somebody is maturing in a way, especially as it relates to being of service to the collective. It says, if you have been wondering if the spiritual work you are doing is making a contribution, take this oracle as validation that it is. What you are doing matters. Yes, you're going to expand and grow in the work that you're doing and the impact that you have in the world because you are capable of that. But you are already helping in ways that you may not realize, but that the earth and the spiritual worlds do. You have loved the earth enough to take human form and do your work here. She knows it, and she will reward you richly for it. Keep working, shining, and growing, dear one. Your presence here is needed and honored. Know that there are people who are willing to or ready to welcome you with open arms the more you step boldly into your calling. And by way of this message, you are being strongly encouraged to answer that calling and know that if it's financial matters or material matters in some way that is deterring you, know that those things are already taken care of. Things are already aligned, but they won't be revealed to you until you make that step and evolve. Close out those cycles. Underneath the world card, the Two of Wands. Looking out at the world and knowing that you want to do something different, that you want to expand, that this is somebody that's not only wants it, but is planning it. And underneath that, the King of Swords. We're going to stop there, y'all. I hope the message found you well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. If you're needing support in any way, feel free to email me at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com to book a session. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you'd like to donate, that information can be found in the description box below. But until next time, y'all, peace.